I'm assuming you've seen the title of the video. And if you've clicked on this video, you're probably one of two people. You either know me and you're thinking, what the hell are you doing? And you're shocked. Or you don't know me and you just want some more information about what the journey entails. So if you're the first, hi, surprise. If you're the latter, welcome. Hopefully this explains something to both of you. Third option, maybe you're just a little nosy. But either option, here we go. So, I'm Kiki, for those that don't know. I am having bariatric surgery, a mini gastric bypass to be specific. I am traveling to Turkey, Adana, with Mediterranean Weight Loss Clinic. And I know immediately people hear that and think, oh, she's off to get butchered down a back alley. But I promise you the truth is a lot less dramatic. I'm going to try to go into some detail, but I'm aware this video is probably going to be a long one, so I'll give you the too long didn't read version. Before we begin, I just want to give a little disclaimer that I'm going to be talking about weight, weight loss, surgery, diet, words to that effect. So if you're not in the right mindset to hear conversation about that, no hard feelings. I'll catch you on the next one. Maybe this isn't the video for you. Further disclaimer that this has been and will always continue to be a plus size safe zone. I will not tolerate anti-plus size or fat phobic behavior or conversation because health comes in all shapes and sizes, and this was something that I am choosing to do for my own specific body. It under no circumstance changes my opinion on the plus size community or loved ones that maybe have a body that's similar to my own. This was just something that I chose to do for my own health and my own life. So with that said, let's go. I have always struggled with weight and body, and I think the people that were closest to me, although too polite to say anything, knew that I struggled with it since I was about 13, 14 years old, and I'm 30 next year, so that's a long time for anyone to struggle with anything. I have underlying conditions, some diagnosed, some in the process of being diagnosed, that promote weight gain, so it's always been difficult. I have tried every diet, every group, every fad. If it's out there, I've done it, and no matter how hard I tried, it didn't work. I might lose a lot and then gain twice as much back, and it was such a frustrating cycle to be in most of my life. I had resigned myself to being content and happy with my size until slowly but surely it started to affect my weight, and I tried to deny it. I tried to ignore it until I couldn't ignore it anymore. On the outside, I probably looked chill, happy, never really mentioning it, but on the inside I was terrified. Not only with the idea of mortality, but the idea that I was getting older and my body wasn't as young as it was, and the frustrating cycle of having to deal with the fact that my health was deteriorating. It wasn't fun. The aches, the tiredness, the exhaustion that came with trying to keep up with my 20-year-old ghost. Recovery kept taking longer and longer until enough was enough. I had heard of bariatric surgery through friends and through media, and although I was incredibly proud of those that had it done and was so happy for the success, I always considered it something that was too extreme for me to do, until it clicked. We had just come back from Paris in January, and I had just recently recovered from pneumonia. My body was ruined, and recovery was taking longer and longer, and with talk of future adventures, something just clicked, and I realized that I couldn't do this anymore. I couldn't keep going. I was about to turn 30 and I wanted children in the near future, and polycystic ovary syndrome was one of the possible diagnoses. I want to be able to spend time with my friends and create adventures with them without dreading the exhaustion that would come after, or the pain that would come after. I want a life, a future with my partner Scott, and in regards to fertility, I want to make sure that my body is in the healthiest condition that it can be. I can't do that right now, and I need this tool to be able to help me achieve that. So that is why I am having bariatric surgery. I knew weight loss wouldn't fix my conditions, but it would 100% ease the symptoms. I did extensive research. I read doctors' papers and joined support groups trying to get more information. I read the pros, the cons, the risks, the benefits, everything. To cut to the chase, when I had finished all this research and decided on a surgeon, I reached out to my coordinator, Becca, who is an angel. She's one of the coordinators for the clinic that I'm going with. After she answered many questions, I had a very thorough consultation, very thorough, crazy thorough consultation, which also gave me the confidence to choose the surgeon that I'm going with, just how thorough everything was. And before I knew it, everything was booked. It's been a long 3 months waiting for this part to arrive. I'm so excited and nervous, but most of all, I just feel ready. So right now I am on what's called a liver reduction diet, or an LRD, and it looks different across the board. Different clinics, different surgeons want you to do different things, but mine consists of about 2 to 3 shakes a day, meal replacement shakes that look like this. So you can do Slim Fast or Exante or whatever, but 2 to 3 meal replacement shakes, and then a healthy dinner. No carbs, no sugar, no caffeine, no alcohol, no fizzy, low fat. And I've been doing that for just over a week now, I think. And what that does is prepare your liver for surgery so that it's smaller and softer so they can move it out of the way. The first few days were torture, but that's mostly because I was around christenings with a buffet and friends who could eat, but I couldn't. But after I got into a routine, it became a lot easier, and I only have about 2 or 3 days left. And then it's surgery day. So exciting. That's where we are now. You're all caught up, and you might get to this point and think that you're crazy or extreme, and 100% you're entitled to those opinions. But this is something that I am doing for me, and that won't change. You might think I'm taking the easy route, and I know that this is going to be hard work, but I'm hoping you'll stick around. This is for me, and I'm doing this. When I started this journey, there wasn't a lot of content out there for UK peoples, so I'm considering this my little contribution, and if it helps even one person, then I'll be grateful. The next video you will see is surgery travel day, so I hope I'll see you again, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye! Turkey. Surgery. Video done. You can tell I was nervous to film this because this is what is this? Get it together! If you look at the very obvious attempt to cover the pile of shit behind me, don't do it. This is my dinner.